Hey guys, I'm going to share with you today a quick stretch routine that I take myself through kind of, well, just about every night. It kind of keeps me loose, keeps me feeling good, and it's low stakes. So I do it in front of the TV if I'm watching TV, just hanging out, or like this morning, it's a great thing to do after I was on a plane yesterday. So great way to kind of shake out the kinks. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do it. You're going to lay down on your back. We're going to start with your knees to your chest. And all I want you to do is take your knees in five big circles to the right and then five big circles to the left. And you just hold on very gently to your knees. Good. Just starting to work in that lower back. And then we'll go five circles the other way. Yeah, it should just feel so nice. Good. And then go ahead, keep your knees up. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. You can tell my lower back is super stiff right now. And then now keep your right knee pulled in towards your chest. Take your left leg straight out. And then bring that right leg across your body. But don't just let it fall across your body. Pull it and add some resistance. So I don't want to just collapse into it. I want to make sure I'm pulling back with that right hip as I'm pushing down with that right knee. And then I'm going to take my right arm into a goalpost position so I get a little bit more chest opening here. I'm just going to hold that stretch. So you can see I'm not totally rolled on to my left side. Just getting this nice big stretch through my low back, through my right glute. Good. I tend to just hold this one as long as it feels good. So anywhere from like 30 seconds to a minute. And then now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we'll give a big squeeze to that right knee, bring it back to your chest, give it a squeeze, take it straight out. And then now let's do the same thing with that left side. Take it in, give it a big squeeze, and then let's bring it to the left, to the right. Again, not just letting your whole body roll. So some resistance pushing back with that left hip as I pull down with my left knee and then arm. Wow, look at this tight chest into a goalpost position here on this left side. And then same thing, just holding this, letting your body work into it. Good, couple deep breaths here. Big inhale, big exhale. You'll see as you start to do those inhales and exhales, you'll relax a little deeper into the stretch. It'll feel even better. Good. And then let's come back through the center, bring that left knee in, give it a big squeeze, and then take that left leg straight out in front of you. Then we're just going to go ahead, roll ourselves all the way up to a seated position, and we're going to flip over onto our knees. So from this position on our knees, hands are under our shoulders, knees are under our hips. We're going to start with just an easy T-spine opener. So take that right hand behind your right ear, right elbow comes to left elbow, and then open up as far as you can without forcing it. So don't just throw your body up because you can. So we'll do 10 of these. And this should just feel nice on that mid back. Good. As I said, these are great to do every day. Just take a little break from your desk. We'll go two more here. Good. And then other side. So now left hand comes behind your left ear, left elbow to right elbow, and then open up as far as you can without forcing it. And the great thing about doing this kind of single-sided is that you'll start to notice one side might be way tighter than the other. And then you can start to think about, okay, what was I doing? Was I favoring one side? Or was I just sitting funny or standing funny all day yesterday? Two more. Last one. Good. Now we're going to keep our hands on the ground. We're going to take our right foot out to the side. Right foot's going to go flat on the ground. And you're just going to rock your butt back towards your heel and then come back up to your shoulders or over your wrists again. So we'll do that 10 times. And this should just feel really great down the inside of the thigh on that right side. Good. Just make sure your right foot stays flat on the ground. Don't let it roll to the side. Good. We'll do four more. Just breathing nice and easy. Hear my knee popping a little bit. Last one. Good. And then let's go other side. So now left leg will come out flat on the ground. And remember, it stays flat. It doesn't roll up. So staying flat. And then inhale, sit back. Wow. Again, the left side really tight for me. Makes me curious about how I was sitting in that plane seat. Good. Keep rocking here. Breathing. Good. This should just feel good. Blood flow is starting to move through the body. 3 more. Last one. Good. Now we're going to get a little crazy. So bring that left knee back underneath. I'll turn and face you a little bit more here on this one. Now we're going to take that right hand. We're going to lift it up to the ceiling. Look at it. And then I want you to take that right arm, thread it through, drop your head. And then from this position, try to drop your booty down as far as you can to get that stretch to the right shoulder. If this feels pretty good, I like to amp it up just a little bit. So what we're going to do, unwind yourself, take your right foot out to the side, that same position we were in for that adductor rocking. Leave it there. Now take your right hand up, look at it. Thread that right arm through, drop the head, and then sit the butt back. And just bend yourself like a little bit of a pretzel here. And this is, woo, should really light up that inner thigh. Keep sitting the booty back if you can. Depends on how tight the low back is. Good. And then just sitting here. Again, for about 30 seconds to a minute. Good. Breathing. And then we'll unwind ourselves. And we'll do that same thing on the left side. So we'll take that left leg out to the side, foot flat on the ground. Left hand goes up to the ceiling. Look at it. Thread that left arm under. Drop the head down. Sit the booty back if you can. And then just hold that and feel that huge, huge stretch through that left inner thigh. Good. Breathing here. Should just feel like a great stretch all over. Nice. And then we'll unwind ourselves. We'll come back onto all fours and then just shake it out a little bit. We're just going to take ourselves over the top of our wrists and then down by our heels. We'll do this 5 times. So just huge circles to the right. Good. One more. And then we'll switch directions and go 5 circles to the left. Make those big circles, put some weight into your hands, and then sit your booty all the way back. Try to keep your back nice and neutral here. We're just moving through. Good. And relax there. All right. The last one that we're going to do is just a little calf stretch. So you're going to come into a push-up position. And in your push-up position, we're going to walk our feet in so that we're in a pike. So we should look like the letter A. You're going to take your right foot behind your left heel, come up onto those left toes, and then drive that left heel down. Hold 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do it again. Come up onto the toes, drive down, hold 1, 2, 3. I do this 5 times, so that's 2, up, down, hold 1, 2, 3. 2 more, up, down, holding 1, 2, 3. Last one, up, down, hold 1, 2, 3. And then we'll switch sides. So now my right foot will go down, my left foot will wrap behind my right heel. And what I'd like to see here is as we come up, we're just piking our hips. We're not rocking our whole body forward. So it's a really simple motion. It's like you're coming up into a high heel, drop that heel down, hold for a full 1, 2, 3, come back up into that high heel, drop it down, 1, 2, 3. And this should just feel like a huge stretch down the backside of that right leg. We'll do 2 more, all the way up, down, 1, 2, 3. Last one, up, down, 1, 2, 3. Good. And then you can come down into a seated position. And I know I lied and I told you that was the last one. No idea why. This is the last one. We're going to sit into a 90-90 stretch. So we'll take our legs into a 90-degree bend in the front and then a 90-degree bend in the back. And then from this position, what I want you to do is I want you to sit up as tall as you can And we're going to take our belly button, point it towards our front knee. Okay, so you could already feel a lot of stuff going on in your hips when you're doing this. Then take your hands, frame that right knee, keep pulling your belly button towards that front knee, and you're just going to lower yourself down as far as you can into that stretch to feel a huge, huge stretch through that front glute and hip. And then once you're here, getting that big stretch, let's go ahead and just do 5 press ups. So we're just going to come up and down. Good. Up and down. We'll do that 3 more times. Up and down. Up and down. Now with the 90-90, last one, we can get a lot crazier with it. This is just the most basic version of it, and that's okay. That's a great place for most of us to start. Just getting into this position is really tough and should feel great / slightly terrible on the hips. All right, so from that, we'll just go ahead and we'll switch our legs. And now we'll bring our right leg forward, left leg back. Same thing, getting into that 90-degree sit in the front, 90-degree bend in the back, and make sure your back knee isn't up in the front heel. All right, so from here, same thing, sit up super tall, and you're going to turn your belly button towards that front knee. Hands, frame the front knee, and then inhale and exhale, just breathing as you pull yourself down over that front knee. Wow, even my right hip is super tight. Good. And then we'll do those press ups. So inhale up, exhale as you pull yourself back down. Good. And then just taking our time with this. There's no need to rush it. And sometimes I just hang out here for 30 seconds. I don't even do the press ups. And then as you get more advanced and more comfortable in this 90-90 sit, we can level up and start working on some variations of it. But like I said, this is for a daily stretch is a great place to start. Nice. All right. That's it. Give your knees a little hug. Maybe lay down on your back, do a couple more circles. But that's it. That's our daily stretch. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And I hope it helps you feel as good as it makes me feel. Have a good one. See you guys soon.